EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Clemson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from Vegas. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
on
and
play action. Smith. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Meyer. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
That's another Raiders.
Play action now. It's the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Bobby Okereke in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Off the play fake. Smith. He'll get this off to Mostert. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Smith from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dave Belton.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to fake the give and hold on to it. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happened so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards. First down, Giants.
On play action, it is Dart. He's going to run it. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Now here's a keeper on his own read. We'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants
now Dart.
first down.
This is part 2. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Giants.
They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the
His
year.
kick is good. Makes the score Giants 7, Raiders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over.
Look at the Raiders head man Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Finding his tight end, Mims. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 5.
From the shotgun. Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss
On
of
4th
10
down,
yards.
A.J.
Brings
Cole
up
to
4th
punt
down.
for the Raiders. Back deep to receive the explosive
Fair
Cavante
catch.
Turpin.
Signaled
The
for
fair catch
and
here,
taken.
called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard
The Giants
line.
offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Dart. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Fumble on the play.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14
From the
more
39,
yards.
here's a 1st and 10.
Giants first
They'll run with Scatterbury. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One of the tight ends motions right.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to Scatterbury on 1st down. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Devin White, that time on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Scatterbury. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up
3rd and short. Here's Dart. He's got it about the 8. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
The Giants first
Down
down.
a shotgun. It's Dart. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early.
Vegas,
and we're back in Vegas. After this.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with first and 10. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
A second down throw for Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Smith to throw on first and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
To throw is Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 52-yard attempt.
That's going to be hot.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On first down, Dart. A short one there to Bellinger. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Through the middle of the field. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. Andrew Thomas guilty there. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors.
Dart's pass complete to Malik Neighbors. A 5-yard gain.
To the air on second down. Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the lines. This brought him out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Lots of space past the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raiders
keep it on the ground with Genty. And this time they are ready for thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Looking out of the gun, Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Hines. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4.
It's a
and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 7.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll try and get there on the ground. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the
That
36-yard
is Smith.
line.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas.
Now a run from first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
On second down, Smith. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Denty trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
One more time with Denty. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Smith from the gun on third down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Caught Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation with, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Dark going to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Son backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Ooh. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's caught. Field by Thunder. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup 10. First down, Vegas.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to tuck it and go. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
4 yards.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll get this only to about the 10.
On the keeper.
Second down, they need 7.
Dan Belton. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
To throw, here's Smith. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Quick slant hooked in by Neighbors. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
10 yards. And the Giants first down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 more yards. That's another.
So, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Up the middle with Scannable. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down at the 43.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter.
Punt formation for the Giants.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over first.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as the season winds to a close, we show you some of the rookies in contention to be recognized as Offensive Rookie of the Year at NFL Honors during Super Bowl week. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raider first down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Now, Gino. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it'll Turpin. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd
Throwing.
and 2.
Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
On play action, it is Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterby. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The throw is Dart. That'll be taken in by Scatterby. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, it's Scatterby. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And a Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Scatterby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Giants
22 yards, the
down.
pickup there.
A gain of
That's good
22
for
yards.
a Giants first
First
down.
down, Giants.
They'll go play action here with Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbor. Touchdown,
New York.
Giants. That's a 2-touchdown game for them. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a design run. He'll step up and run this. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down for 35-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Play
line.
action now. It's Gino. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Looking out of the gun. Smith. To the left side. It is caught by Miles. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He's tackled at
They'll
the
come up
40-yard
to
line.
3rd and
A
3.
gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. And he's gonna be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A play fake. Now Dart. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. The Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, Smith. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There on the cover.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. Left side by Bell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Geno. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. In motion, it's Robinson. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down. Giants.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
Now, Dart. He finds Johnson across the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's in. Cam Scaraboo. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Giants are able to extend the lead.
Raiders 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Off the play fake, Ed Smith.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
On play action, Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'm going to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. First and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first down.
Gino to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Giants.
A second down throw for Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Peck. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Raider first down.
A first down throw for Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Las Vegas.
On first and 10, here's Smith. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Brian Burns, he gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Throwing on second down, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Smith. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On 1st down, it's Scatterboot. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. He was tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. The block is down up at the 44-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st down.
On the give, Scatterboot. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and 6.
Yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. He's gonna have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of cover. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Scatterboot. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Out of shotgun, it's Dart, and this is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Raiders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Bobby O'Carroll.
Now Genty. And some good dropping. Bringing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in and snapped it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll get this off to Genti. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll try to run. First down and more inside the 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now, Gino. He takes off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it. 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
23-yard line.
Smith to throw on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete. Second and 10.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Now this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So a road win here for the Giants. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.